Hello, and welcome back to Double Booked, where two friends turn their literary rants into a podcast. I'm Cayla.
And I'm Mallory. And today we're going over quarter two of the year, or all our stats.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing all of our book stats, so how many books we've read, pages we've read, all the good stuff, how much we spent on books this quarter, which will be very interesting. And yeah, we'll check in on our yearly reading goals and then look forward to Q3 and what's on our TBR. So that's what we got cooking
Yeah.
today.
That's what we got cooking. I am just gonna lead with I did not calculate how much I spent on books because this was a challenge for me. This was a lot of numbers, this was a lot of statistics. I was crunching numbers all day and is I just couldn't bring myself to figure that out, so I didn't. But it was probably
Yeah,
too much. It was probably too much, and I wouldn't want to know the answer anyway. That's
and it's
that.
okay.
I'm skipping that
Sometimes
segment.
sometimes we want to know, sometimes we don't want to know. I was actually pretty curious to know, and when we get to that segment, I will tell you what my husband guessed that I spent on books and what I actually spent on books, because
Okay.
that was kind of a fun game to play last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
I'll
don't
be
even
doing this
know.
again for Q3, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun to do for
I feel like I
now.
spent too much. It would have been too much for me.
Yeah, mine was definitely more than I thought, but yeah.
Hmm. Do you fact? Okay, we'll get there. I'll ask questions when we get there. We're not there yet.
Yeah. So we are recording this episode on July 1st. We're batching this one. So the July 4th episode would have been the replay of our Sunrise on the Reaping episode, kind of a nod to Mitch's birthday, the reaping day, all of that.
All that joyful celebration.
Yeah, that was not so subtle on Suzanne Collins' part, but yeah. So this is the Tuesday before Mallory will be coming to Greenville to visit, and so next episode we'll give you all the updates on that and fill you in on how our time went together. But coming soon, so
Coming soon.
stay tuned. Yeah, I'm so excited. We're
Super
leaving to
excited.
go up to the cabin tomorrow morning, so getting everything packed up and ready, and then we'll be there until Monday. So, should be a good time.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I
I
know.
have I have one article of clothing packed. I'm just not good at packing, and I can't do it. Like until it's the last minute, there's no urge for me, no matter how excited I am to go. It's just not
Yeah,
a thing that's happening. I have a suitcase right over here. I can see it. It's open. One pair of shorts inside. There's nothing else. Nothing. That's it. That's all
yeah,
I need,
no,
honestly.
I feel that. Like, sometimes the planner in me likes to pack early,
Hmm.
but then it's like, I don't have enough clothes. Like, I'm like, what do I wear in the meantime? Like, I
Uh-huh.
don't have enough clothes to just be like packing stuff away and not wearing it. And then it's like, it's just confusing. And
Yeah.
if you do it too early, then there's too much anticipation. I don't like that. It makes me
Yeah.
nervous.
I
So,
agree. I definitely have enough clothes. So like I'm fine on that front. But I think you're right with the anticipation. Like I can't just pack it and then leave it for a week. Like no.
yeah.
So that'll be happening tonight probably. And I
Hmm.
have to forget about this tomorrow at work and then Thursday I'm coming. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
I'm
fun.
so excited. Are you working on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm taking a half day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Half day, blow that popsicle stand, head to the airport. I've been wondering if I should try what are they calling it? The kids these days. They're like, it's like an airport trend, like, where you, like, don't get there super early. You just get there, like, 45 minutes before your plane leaves.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, because those TikToks make me really anxious because it's like
Yeah.
45 minutes till my flight boards, 30 minutes till my flight boards.
And they're
Like
just, like, sitting and eating at a restaurant or something.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking
Well,
about?
Actually, you could definitely not do that at the Pittsburgh airport, but you could do that at the Greenville airport. Like, it's super small. You basically just walk
I
in and
bet.
walk out. So,
Well, we'll have to see if that works.
yeah.
I'm definitely not messing around on my way out, though. I will, A, get lost, and B, I just need like an hour and a half to sit there and make sure my gate exists. That's
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always more anticipation for getting there, for sure.
Yeah.
And, no, but when you get to Greenville, you just walk right out. It's easy.
I'm excited.
Easy peasy.
There's no tram, there's no multiple
No.
flights of stairs and
Because
escalator.
I was thinking the last place you visited me was Nashville, and that airport is a mess. That place
I
is
was
a mess.
deeply confused the whole time. I don't know. No,
I
thank
lived
you.
there for a year and I was confused. It was so confusing. Like it didn't need to be like that. It was under construction because it's like growing so fast,
Oh,
but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it's just not it. This one's way better. So
The last
And
airport I was at, the last airport I was at was Idaho Falls. And it was like the size of my apartment, basically. Like, it was so small. And it just looked like an old something else. Like, it didn't look like an airport. It was really small. Just very weird.
Interesting.
Just a couple gates, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was
those are the
weird.
best kinds though. In and out.
But in
Love
and
it.
out. Get me out of here. And I do not want to go back there. So get me out.
Seriously. That's gonna
Yeah.
be so fun. I'm so excited for you to come. And
Too.
yeah, we're gonna have such a fun weekend reading and eating.
Eating and eating.
Eating and reading. And it'll be
Reading
so
while
much
we
fun.
eat, eating while we read. We're gonna have lots of content come out of this trip. That's my hope.
Oh yeah,
I've got some ideas.
for sure. Mallory is going to bully Brendan into taking
Yeah,
all of our
he better
photos
get
and
ready.
videos.
Be cameraman.
He's ready.
Better
He's
practice
ready.
his angles.
Oh gosh.
Excited.
Yeah, don't count on him for that. You're gonna
Okay.
have to teach him everything.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. It's alright.
I'm ready.
Well, do you have any food updates for the week?
I did go to another new Italian restaurant near me.
Ooh.
It's below the last one I talked about, but only by a little bit. The menu items were less like traditional Italian menu items, which I kind of think, like, as far as Italian food goes, you don't need to mess with it so much. You don't
Yeah.
need to get fancy and start adding weird ingredients, but I did have some good raviolis there. They were
Ooh.
spinach inside, which isn't usually my first choice, but they were really good. Spinach, and the sauce was like a lemon butter parmesan situation. They were really good. I ate them like so fast. Like,
Oh.
it was very tasty. I have a picture, actually. I'm going to send it to you right now. I took a picture of it.
Yes. I love
It
that.
was very tasty. But in another restaurant where they didn't bring us bread.
Ugh.
What is this?
It's all the fancy places. They
Like,
just they
enough.
think they're too good to like
You
just
could-
put some bread on the table.
Yeah, you could order like bruschetta for $15 as like an appetizer, but I wasn't doing that. I also got
That's so-
part of Josh's in there, but his isn't important.
Oh
'cause I
wow,
forgot
that
to.
looks so good.
It was so
I love spinach. I love spinach ravioli. It's so good. Like everyone always clowns on it. Like Brendan clowns on me because I always want to make spinach calzones, and he's like,
doesn't
"No,
want
You
that?"
gotta do like sausage or something." I'm like, "No, I
Is
just
he
want
aware that there's
spinach
also
and cheese."
protein in spinach? Because
don't
there
know.
is.
I don't know. He must not be aware.
He needs
but
to be informed. That would be tasty.
It's so good though. Like spinach. I always loved that. When my grandma made calzones, I would always get spinach,
yeah.
cheese, and banana peppers. That was my thing.
Heck
So,
yeah. Maybe we could make a spinach calzone when I'm down at your place. Could make one.
Maybe. Mallory is an
Pizza.
ex professional pizza maker, if you didn't
Yeah.
know. So.
I got paid to mess up people's pizzas in high school. It's great.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
And then I got fired, but it's fine. Loosely, quietly, they ghosted me is what actually
Quietly
happened.
let go.
Yeah, they ghosted me, like, fully. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's
I still
insane.
don't go back there. I'm embarrassed.
It's actually insane.
What was
Ugh.
it? Yeah. Oh, you
Well, I
liked
don't-
the spinach rolls from Johnny's Pizza.
Oh,
When we would go
so
there
good.
after school, I would get a
Oh
pepperoni
my
roll, and you'd get that.
gosh. Memory unlocked. We would go there all the time.
It was like once a week for a year,
It
one
was
year.
like once a week.
We went, it was once a week. I believe it was like every Thursday, because that's when Jaden had band, when she was in band in elementary school, and we would go in like ninth grade or something
Oh,
and wait for her.
That's amazing. Yeah, we would go there and get a roll, like a pepperoni roll or a spinach roll.
And
Heat
a big
it
plate
up,
of fries.
crispy. Oh,
Ooh, it was so good.
sometimes I think about like going to the store sometimes and I'm like, oh, like organic this, like
No.
clean this, clean ingredients. Like I'm like a clean, crunchy girly now. And I'm like,
Just
no matter what you do, like those pepperoni rolls are coming for you someday. Like that's already in there. Like
It's already in
you're
there.
gonna get destroyed and it's alright. Like
I don't care. Bring it on, I say.
As much as you try to detoxify your body, like
they're there.
it's
always.
there. It's lingering always. Like
Body, mind, heart, and soul.
we ate too many of those for that to not be the case.
Many. So many. And then we went last summer, to a different pepperoni puff establishment situation. And what, each of us got like 15 of them or something? Or was it just me who got a huge bag? When we went to the festival with Brendan.
Oh, the festival. Yeah, no, we got a lot. No, it was a combined
disgusting.
order. I think we got 20.
I think we did too.
But it was for both of us.
Yeah,
for
we
both our
split it up.
family.
We're feeding our families. Those things are good too. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what comes back
No,
for me
that's-
someday.
Those
Hand
pepperoni
over.
puffs are definitely a nostalgia thing because Brendan was
Yeah.
like, that looks like horrifying.
Yeah,
It's just
you're
like
right. He was like, and you eat
It's
this
so
whole
greasy.
thing? Yeah.
Oh, it's so greasy. It's amazing though.
Maybe I'll find a way to bring you some. Can I do that?
Oh no.
That would
I
be
mean,
so
that
much
would be
fun.
amazing, but yeah.
Because that's happening.
Yeah,
Probably
it's this
like
weekend.
this weekend. I'm gonna
We
miss
just
it.
need to learn how to make them, really.
The secret is peanut oil. That's
Oh.
what my mom says. That's
Amazing.
the secret.
Yeah,
Or
we just
like,
need to try to make them for sure.
maybe we should. We just need like a 100-year-old Italian woman to make them in the basement or something. That's the actual magic touch.
That's the magic. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Oh, I love
Oh
that.
yeah.
Well, I don't really have a food update, to be honest.
Huh.
I will be cooking up a storm, though, when you come to town. We'll be making
So
some
excited.
pizzas.
Mhm.
Little pizza party. And it's going to be great. So,
Yeah.
looking
I'm
forward
ready.
to that. But no other updates from me on
Okay.
the food front. It's been pretty boring around here because we've been busy.
Yes. We don't have time for that, but we do
Yeah,
have time
seriously.
for is our book report.
Wait. We gotta get a reading update.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. I have something to say. Excuse me. I have something to say.
Were you silent or were you silenced?
I was
I
silenced.
silenced.
For
I
sure.
tried to silence you. I'm sorry.
You
Please
did.
go ahead.
You absolutely tried to silence me. And I will not have it because on today, of all days, you guys, I just finished Heartless Hunter today. Mallory, I cannot wait for you to read this book. Okay, for those of you that are not aware, if you did not look at our schedule, just go look at it now. But we will be covering the Crimson Moth series, book 1 and 2. The first one will be covered on, I think it's July 10th.
Yeah.
No. The 17th
Fully.
and the 31st. So the first book's on the 17th and the second one's on the 31st. Those are the episodes. You guys. So good. When we were picking our books, I'm like, okay, I'm halfway through Heartless Hunter, and I need Mallory to read this, so it just, like, makes sense that we do it together. We talk about it right
I
now,
can't
because
wait.
it is consuming every thought I have, every thought.
Oh my gosh, I
Like,
can't wait.
I was sitting there in the living room and like I don't usually tell Brendan like the plots of my book, but
Hmm.
I just had to tell some I just had to get it out. Like it just had to come out of me. And I'm like sitting there audibly being like, "Oh my gosh, you're kidding. No." And I'm like reading the words to him
I
and
love it.
he like kind of got into it. He was like, "What?" He said, "What?" She said, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's
I love
crazy."
it.
Like it's just was amazing. So yeah, I'm so excited for you to start that. It's gonna be epic,
I
like
have to
so
start
epic.
that. I think that might have to be my airport flying book. How big is it? Is that
Yeah.
long?
It's like 400 pages.
Okay, like a normal size. All right, I
Yeah,
really
but
want to start it. You've given such a good review already. I don't
some
even
of
know
the
what happens.
chapters are pretty short, like
Oh.
because it flips back and forth between um, POVs,
Okay.
and so like there's one sequence where it's 2 pages of him, and then it's like 1 page of her, one
Oh
page of
my
it. Like it
gosh.
like flips back,
No.
but it's perfect. Like
That's
it's the
awesome. I
perfect
can't wait.
scenario. Oh, it's so good. And I already have the
Can't wait.
next one queued up on my Kindle, so
Yes. I'm
oh,
excited now.
I just have so much to say, and I can't wait for you to finish it.
I like
Okay.
kind of don't want to read it before I see you this upcoming weekend because like we're just gonna talk about it and we're gonna ruin an episode.
Oh no, it's okay. It'll be fine. We'll have plenty to talk about. We'll just recap it. It'll be
Okay, you're
great.
fine. Yeah,
It'll
we'll
be
bring
great.
back the excitement. I'm
We'll do some
excited.
actual discussion questions because there's a
Mm,
lot to dissect for sure.
okay, that's
What
awesome.
about you? What have you been reading?
I'm on Reckless, second book in the
Yay!
Powerless trilogy. I like it so far. I know that this is when frustration starts to set in with people who read this series, so I'm a little nervous. I wish I didn't know that, because, like, maybe I wouldn't have been because looking for it feels ridiculous, but, like, I like it so far. I don't know. I'm 100 pages in, so I still have a ways to go. But I do
Yeah,
like it. That's about
that's
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's definitely the next fantasy series I'm gonna start.
That first book, like, you're gonna love it. It's just perfect. Like I just know that like yeah, you're gonna love this. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I hope I love them all that much. I just thought it was perfect. Like I think I had like no notes on that first one. It was so good. I loved
wow.
it. Hmm.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I can't wait to read that on the beach. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that for sure.
Hmm.
But yeah, Heartless Hunter, I am so excited for you.
I keep thinking that it's Headless Hunter,
No.
like in my head, or I'm like Headless Hunter, Headless Horseman, nearly headless Nick. It's Harry Potter.
No, no,
That's
no.
what this is.
Heartless Hunter, don't you forget, like, I can feel it. I feel that I am reading, like, my number one book of the year. Like,
Oh my
I felt it. No,
gosh.
I know it is. I know it will be. And that's insane to say after
Love
I
it.
wrote the Throne of Glass series this year, but I
That's a
know it's
big
going to
statement
be.
to make. How awesome. I'm so excited.
It's amazing. I'm excited for you.
I gotta get my little hands on that then.
Yes, for
That's
sure.
gonna be good.
For the rest of you, it is on Kindle Unlimited. I did not realize that until I bought the hardcover of the first
Not the
book.
hardcover.
So, yeah. But if you want to save a few bucks, you can get it on Kindle Unlimited. And this is part of the reason why I spent a lot of money in Q2, but we'll get to that. Um, Hey guys, we wanted to pop in and share a little something with you. So, we have an Audible 30-day free trial available at the link in our show notes and in our Instagram bio. So, when you sign up, you'll get 1 credit, and that allows you to choose any title for free. You also have access to the Audible Plus library, which has tons of free content, books, podcasts, etc. I have not traditionally been an audiobook girly, but I've been loving Audible because it syncs up directly with my Kindle, and so life just gets busy. It's hard to find time to just sit down with your book and read. So when I'm cooking, doing laundry, just everyday tasks, or even driving, I'll turn on my audiobook, and when I get back to my Kindle, it'll be synced up exactly where I left off, which is just amazing. I never have to find the page again, and it's just a great resource to use. So yeah, go to the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes, or go to audibletrial.com/doublebookedpod to get your free 30-day trial. All right, so let's get into some of these basic stats. So we got like total books, total pages, total chapters, all the good stuff. So for me, I read, so we're looking at Q2, so that would be for the non-corporate girlies out there. That's April through June. That would be Q2. It's 3 months out of the year, and it's the second succession of 3 months. Okay, April to June. I read 9 books.
I also read 9 books. Ooh. I feel like you read way more pages than me because you read Throne of Glass. I know you did. You had to have read like 3,000 pages more than I did.
Wait, so what's your page count?
My page count is 3845.
Okay, mine's 4872. So
oh my gosh! It's like a 1,000-page difference. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you were like 3,000. You thought it was gonna be 3,000.
Yeah,
so
I knew it would be higher. That's good.
Yeah, for sure. So my average pages per book was like 541, and that was definitely skewed by the Throne of Glass
big time
for sure. Because that's a very high average.
There's some big gals for sure. My page per book average was about 427 because when I did the math, because I was doing like longhand math to figure all this out, it was like 427.6534, like this insane long number. So it's 427. That's it.
Yeah, Valerie texted me today and she was like, this is a lot. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do all of these. And I was like, just type the books into ChatGPT and he will give you all the counts.
No, I mean, I didn't, no.
You're doing long division on a piece
doing,
of paper.
handwritten math, trying to figure this out. I haven't done long division in years.
Honestly, it's a great exercise for your brain.
And I am not a math person. I'm not a numbers person. I am not at all. And that was challenging and hard. And I just was getting flashbacks of 4th grade crying in class because I couldn't do math.
Yeah, this episode is definitely tailored to me as the resident data analyst, but
for sure,
it's okay. It's alright.
Okay.
I live in numbers. We don't all live in numbers, but I do. And I find them super interesting. So
it's okay. It's okay.
All right. Total chapters.
Total chapters. I read 303 chapters, but one of my books didn't have any chapters, so I didn't include it.
Okay. I read 581 chapters.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a lot.
It's insane. That's way too that was definitely the tandem read, coming.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
For sure.
How many different authors did you read in Q2?
I read 8 different authors.
Oh, that's a lot. 9 books, 8
authors. Yeah, 2 of them were by the same one. Should I read them? Or
sure, yeah, you can give us your list.
The books or the authors? I think I'll just
both.
read. Okay. I'll go in order. Both. And this was okay.
Honestly, okay, go through each one and then give us your star rating if you have it, and then we'll do the average of that.
What do you mean? Oh, the average star rating. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just give us the big list first.
Alright. I read The Wish by Nicholas Sparks, which I completely regret because I hated it. I rated that 3 stars. I read God's Grave by J. Kristoff, the second in the Nevernight series. I read the first one in Q1. I rated that 4. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. That was 2 stars. That brought down the average for sure. Dark Dawn by Mr. Kristoff, 4 stars. Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen was 5. Powerless by Lauren Roberts was 5. Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, 5. Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune, 5. Done and Dusted, Lila Sage, 3. I had a good
Oh.
streak. I started
Yeah, you
two
did.
not so great, but then the middle I really picked it up.
Yeah, I feel like mine's the opposite. It's like really high and then low in the middle and then it goes high again. Okay, so what was your average star rating?
My average was 3.8.
Okay,
I'd say that's accurate.
pretty
That
good.
feels right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go through my list real quick. So first I read Queen of Shadows by SJM, 5 stars. Empire of Storms, 4 stars. Tower of Dawn, 3.5 stars. And Kingdom of Ash, 4 stars. Then I read Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, and I rated it 2.5. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, gave it a 2. Then, One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, 5 stars. Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, 5 stars. And The Tenant by Frida McFadden, 4 stars.
Amazing.
So,
What was your average?
my average was 4.
Okay.
So, that's pretty on par for
Same.
me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I usually rate things higher than they deserve, to be honest. Like, I'm just one of those. I don't know.
You're
But I am
generous.
getting more critical, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, but it's also just the amount of books that I'm reading, the amount that I'm, like, remembering in recent memory, where I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's better than that one that I read last week, but not as good as that one that I read 2 weeks ago. Like, it's just easier to, when it's
Yeah.
fresh in your mind, so.
Like Love and Other Words juxtaposed with Done and Dusted. Like, oh, yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
very clearly different ratings. for
Yeah.
sure.
And I have such a bad habit of, like, going back and being like, but wait, that one wasn't. And it's like, no, you just gotta go with
Yeah.
your gut. Like, because
Uh-huh.
I was going back and I was like, is One Golden Summer really a 5-star read? When I compare it to, like, these SJM books or, like, whatever. And I'm like, no, it's in its own category. Like, it's fine. It's a romance. It's not that complicated. Like, just, it felt like a 5, so it's a 5.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
I tend
So-
to do things the opposite way. Like, I'll rate it lower, and then I feel like I did this when I was looking back at all of the Throne of Glass books, and, like, when we looked back, I'd be like, oh, like, I thought that would be higher. But it's just based on, like, how I felt when I was done reading it. So I feel like I trust
Yeah.
that more.
Yeah, and it's also just, like, what you're reading at the time, too. Like, Throne of Glass, like, any of the Throne of Glass books, basically against any other book, is going to be higher. But, like,
Yeah.
when you're reading them in a series, you're kind of comparing all of them to the other ones in the series. And so for that, like, it makes sense that,
Yeah.
you know, Tower of Dawn's a 3.5, even though, like, it's a super good book. It's just, like,
Just not
compared
the
to the other ones.
Mhm.
So,
same. That's a good point.
it's just all relative. But yeah.
Yeah.
4-star average for B. Okay, shortest and longest book you read.
Mine's gonna be, like, embarrassing compared to the longest book you've read. I just know it.
Yeah, but you've read that one too, just not now.
Yeah. My longest book in Q2 was Powerless with 528 pages.
Nice.
My shortest was 352, that's Our Infinite Fates. But Done and Dusted was really close, because that's only 4 pages more than that. So,
Okay. I like it. Yeah, my longest was obviously Kingdom of Ash. 980 pages.
yeah.
And my shortest was Done and Dusted. So, and it's so funny because we read those like I read those right after the others. It's just like funny because I remember
Such
picking
a
up that book and
difference.
being like, "Oh wait, no, I didn't."
No?
No, I think I had the order wrong because I have Great Big Beautiful Life after Kingdom of Ash, but that's not right. I think we read it in between.
I think we did too, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way I read
Took a
this
break.
now. But
It's okay.
no, I think it was Kingdom of Ash, and then immediately was Done and Dusted. So just like
Total
there's
difference.
two of them next to each other. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your most read genre?
Fantasy for sure. I feel like this is the same for us. It has to be for
Yeah.
you.
Well, mine's a tie actually, because if we're looking at just Q2, I read 4
hmm
fantasy books, 4 romance books, and 1
Okay.
thriller. So it was a tie between.
Okay.
So romantasy, if you will.
Romantasy,
That's
yes.
where I land most of the time.
hmm Can't beat it.
And then I think you read all physical books, right?
I read all physical books, but I listened to Our Infinite Fates a little bit, and then I listened to Under the Whispering Door a little bit.
Okay. So my most read format is also physical, which is crazy for me. I
Yeah,
read 8 physical books and 1 Kindle book, which I don't, it's just insane for me because
that's not like you.
I'm usually exclusively Kindle. So this is pretty wild. But I need to get back after we go through the spending. I need to get back on my Kindle
Yeah,
grind
for sure.
and my Kindle Unlimited grind specifically that I pay $10 a month for and haven't
Oh
used
my
for a
god.
little bit.
I didn't
And
know it was that much a month.
there's a lot of great books on there. Like a lot.
I didn't
Like
know it was $10 a month. That's like a good deal.
it's a great deal because
Wow.
they have added so much to their library recently. Like the Crimson Moth series is on there. The what's that other one that's really popular? The Spark of the Everflame. Have you seen
Oh, I don't
those?
know. I don't think so.
There's like a lot of fantasy reads on there. Quicksilver's on there.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, a lot of good ones.
Cool.
And like all the Frida books are on there. So
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
if you've never read a Frida book, that's where you start. So
Get on there. Get in on that.
yeah, it's amazing.
Oh no. I just realized you can see the crap behind me now. You can see my gnome.
Oh, I can't see it.
You can?
No.
I take it back. Never
I
mind.
mean, we want to see the gnome, but we can't see the gnome.
Okay, I could go get it. Maybe I'll like bring him out if we have a bad book that we read and he can flip off the book. Give
Yeah,
it like a prop.
that'd be amazing. And it would entice people to watch on YouTube
Do it. Do
because
it.
we
It's
work
when
really
you're
hard. We work really hard to get the video up. We have a lot.
really do. We have a lot of troubles. A lot of
We have a lot of
ones.
troubles with video, but it's okay. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
It'll be all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's
You didn't do your spendage.
I
You
sure
didn't
did.
do your.
No.
Okay.
Nope. I don't
So,
even. No.
do you want to take a guess at how much you spent?
Ugh. I don't know.
Like, what would be your guess? I'm just curious because I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like maybe like $150 more. I don't know. Books are expensive,
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
I go
No, that's fair.
I got a few at half price books, so like those would be cheaper. But I
Yeah.
got some on Amazon. Amazon also has cheaper books.
I
don't
mean,
think-
if you think about like you read 9 books, right?
Mhm.
So like if each book was on average like $20 or something, probably not, but probably more like 15.
yeah,
It's like that's at least what you spent, and then plus like if you had any like TBR still. So
yeah,
I think that's fair. I think that's.
yeah.
I mean, that's my point. Is like, did I spend a decent amount of money? Yes, but like I didn't just like stack up my TBR. Like I did read them.
Yeah.
Really, the only books I have on my TBR still, there's 2 that I bought, and then 2 that were like either an ARC or like a giveaway, like free book.
All right.
Oh, and then 1 from like the free little library. So
Oh my gosh.
I did read
Free little
most of the
library.
books that I bought. Yeah,
That
you
is,
want to
that's
know?
a good habit. I would
You wanna
love to know
which one I
Which-
got
what is
from
it?
the free little library?
Yes.
The Wish by Nicholas.
Not the wish. No.
It wasn't really that bad.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. It wasn't great. I didn't love it. But okay, but like it's still a Nicholas Sparks book. Like
Yeah,
you know you're
I
gonna
think.
get a little bit. It's
Yeah.
it
I might give it a try, or I might
Yeah.
put it up at the cabin with my other like Nicholas Sparks collection. That's what I have up there
Oh.
for people to read.
well
at
why
the
not?
Airbnb,
Yeah. Maybe
so.
give it a shot. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind
maybe I'll
of
give
more
it a
like
shot.
anticipatory for him, and yeah, I don't know. It was just, you'll understand if you read it.
Okay.
Like, okay, this isn't really my thing, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. All right. So how much did Cayla spend on books in Q2?
I'd love to know, please.
So, okay. So the total amount that I spent, I bought 13 books in Q2. And I spent $187.38.
Okay, that's not so surprising.
Yeah, it's not the craziest
And I
thing.
guess, like, if you think about where you're shopping, like, maybe a local bookstore would be more expensive. And I feel like you
Yes.
did go there.
So this is actually surprising to me. So where did I buy most of my books? Where did I spend my money? I thought Amazon was going to be the most for sure, and I felt bad about that.
Yeah.
So, the least amount of money I spent was at Target. I spent $30.40 for two
Okay.
books. That was the tandem read situation.
Okay.
Then on Amazon, I spent $70.89 on 6 books. So Amazon, I bought the most books from, either Kindle or physical. But I actually spent the most money at local bookstores, where I spent $86.09 on 5 books. So I was proud of that. I've
For
been
5
making
books,
an
that's not
effort.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I've been
that's
making
good.
an effort.
Support local businesses for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I was pretty proud of that. And then yeah, I got 1 free little library book, 1 book from an Instagram giveaway, and then 1 art book. So
Neat.
lots of books going on in Q2.
Oh yeah. That's good. That doesn't sound too bad. I'm not very shocked.
Yeah. Do you want to know? Okay, why don't you guess how much Brendan guessed I spent?
Did he guess that you spent like $500?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So maybe he like undershot. He said like 85 or something.
50. I'm like, what do you think? Like, he tells everybody, like, how much I'm reading. Like, he's, like, so proud of it, you know? He's like, oh, Cayla Cayla reads so fast. She reads all these books. And I'm like, you think they're free? Like,
Where do you think they're coming from? That's really cute. That's funny. Maybe you're a library queen. Maybe he doesn't know
Yeah.
to take trips to the library.
Yeah, I mean, I should use Libby more, for sure,
Yeah.
on my Kindle, but
Always such
I
long
just don't like
waits.
to wait. Yeah, I don't like to wait.
Yeah.
I got a job to do.
Yeah, we have a business to conduct. Like, we can't be waiting 46 weeks for a Court of Thorns and Roses.
I'm not getting it. It's not clocking.
It's not
to
clocking
you.
to you.
It's
I'm standing
clocking
on.
because I'm standing on business. Is it?
I'm a father. I'm a husband. So iconic. Go watch the reel on our Instagram page.
I
It's
feel
so funny.
so bad for this man, but like, he is just. I can't take it anymore.
He's
Like,
so.
it's too funny. Like,
He's
it's
just very
too
memeable.
funny. Oh
He
my
sets
God.
himself up for it. Like, he's very cringy and just kind of outrageous sometimes. But, like, he's just doing his thing. He's standing on business.
You know the part before that when he's like talking to the paparazzi and he's like I'm trying to get to my car
Yeah.
at the beach.
Beach. But he's, like, so disgusted with them, the way he says it. At the beach. It's
He said
mad.
it so fast. He says it so fast. He's like, I'm trying to get to my car at the beach.
Beach. Poor Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Poor Hailey
Justin.
Bieber.
Seriously,
Honestly.
my heart goes out to that entire family. Like, it's.
They.
I mean, what we're doing to them is not okay.
No, it's
But
not.
also, like, they're not okay. Like, they just
They
want to
can't
get to
be.
their car at the beach. Like, that's all they
The
want.
beach. I don't know. If I was them, I would 1000% delete all social media and only use like a flip phone to communicate with people. The things that are said about them are wild and disgusting and crazy.
No,
People
it's
are
disgusting
monsters.
for sure. They really are. But yeah, go check out our Justin Bieber reel
Yeah, you'll see
about
it. It's great.
Throne of Glass. It's amazing. I love it so much.
It's
I'm
so
gonna make
funny.
like 10,000 more of those. I am the problem. Like, I'm perpetuating the problem by using his meme, but it's
No,
just
it's
too
okay.
good. Like, it's
He
just too
also
good.
used his meme. He
Yeah,
also made fun of
yeah,
himself, so
he
it's okay.
knows.
He
Yeah.
knows.
I'm not saying what that man, the paparazzi man, did was right. I just think it's funny. I just
And
think
we
it's
got
really
something
funny.
funny out of it.
And he needs the money, so I'm just
Yeah, definitely. Further
helping him
his
out,
career.
really.
Small
Get some more
artist.
exposure.
Yeah, for sure. Supporting local businesses and
Local
small indie
artists.
artists since 2025.
Amazing. I love
Oh
it.
my gosh.
All right. So let's get
Okay.
into some Q2 recap
Oh,
questions.
hey, wait just a moment. We skipped over, and
Oh,
I'm not gonna let this go by because I did so much math
oh,
for this. Um,
the
total
words.
words read. The
Okay.
math that I was doing. It's just addition, but
I can't
still.
even believe that you tried. What did you like? How did you sit down and like try to do that? I don't
So,
understand. You took like the average amount per page and then
no,
multiplied
oh
it by the
no.
pages.
No, what I did was I counted each page of each book and I I just Googled it. Okay, on my phone I was Googling page count for Our Infinite Fates. And then I take that
Yeah.
number and I would put it into my laptop calculator. And then no, I had three computers open at one point. What was I doing? Okay. Okay. I was typing in the number of pages on one computer. I was Googling on my phone, and I was doing the calculations on a second computer. I had three screens working for this. Instead of, like, I could have written them all down, but at that point, all my scrap paper had been used on the long division, etc. So, like, we're working on our phones here. So, I would Google it, and then I would take that list and I would add it all up. So, in short, my total words read. This is probably approximate because I suck. 1,085 words, 297 words. 1,085,297.
1,085,297.
I promise I'm not that big of an idiot. I never read big numbers. I don't, like, honestly.
It's okay. It's all right. Mine was 1,461,600 words.
That's pretty awesome.
And that is
Go
probably
us.
also approximate. Mallory was so scared to use AI, but like, don't you want to
I
embrace it now?
What did I? Oh, I used AI finally because I'm like, Kayla, like, WTF are we doing? Like, this is insane. Like, I get that you like this stuff, but this is wild and crazy. Why are we doing this? I didn't even, it's not clocking to me that you were using ChatGPT. I didn't get
It's
it.
not clocking you.
So that's what I used ChatGPT for. I typed in my list of books and it was like, here's a really approximate list of page numbers per book. I'd
So
never
that's the first time
used
you've
it.
used AI, right?
Yeah, I've never used it before. I'm afraid, and it freaks me out, and I don't want to
No,
be on his list. I sound
you
like
have to
a old
embrace it
person.
though. You have to embrace it though, because
I'm
everybody's gonna
scared.
embrace it.
I kind of like don't want to get dependent. Like, what if I get stupider
No,
because I'm using it?
I don't think
I'm already so
because
stupid, as
it's
we've
really
learned.
not that smart. Like you need to tell it what you need, and you need to be like
Okay.
specific, and it's really not like it's more so just like compiling the information that you
Yeah,
need.
gives you a little report, I
Yeah,
guess.
like it's
It
just making it
like
easier.
yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I'll use it more in the future. I'll have to get
Yeah,
over my fear. I was kind of irritated with it because everyone's like, use ChatGPT, it's whatever, and I love ChatGPT. And it couldn't even give me the page number for Done and Dusted. It's
I
like,
know. Like
page count
sometimes
not
it just
readily found.
doesn't work.
I'm
Yeah,
like, well, what are you
and
here for?
it's gonna come to the point where like you have to pay for the paid version. That way, it's like more accurate and better.
What?
You know what I mean?
Paid
Just
version?
there's a paid
Oh.
version.
Do
It's
you
like a
have a
better
paid
robot, I
version?
guess. No, but Brendan keeps saying we need to get it, and I'm like, nah, it's okay.
You don't
Like,
need
it's
that.
alright.
That's scary.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm just
It's cool.
afraid.
It's good.
Oh.
It honestly helps me a lot with this podcast, so I'll keep
Yeah.
using it. Hey guys, we wanted to take a second to tell you something pretty cool. So we are a brand ambassador for a bookish shop called Hello Milo. You can use the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes, or you can go to shophellomilo.com and use the code doublebooked_pod to get 15% off your entire order, and they also offer free shipping over $50.
It's a really good deal. It's a very cute store. We each have some things from them. I've got a really cute hat that says Book Club Babe on it. I wore it this past weekend. I got a few compliments. I think Cayla got some fun Kindle stickers.
So be sure to check that out and let us know what you get. All right, so what was your best book of the quarter?
My best book, okay, I think it was Our Infinite Fates.
Ooh.
So good. So moving, very touching, surprising a little bit in the end. Yeah, when you get to the end of that book, it, takes a turn that you totally don't expect. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, we're going here now. Okay, I'm here, but, this was just weird and surprising. It's interesting. I totally recommend it to anyone who hasn't read it. It's short, it's a quick book, it's fun, it's also depressing and sad, but really good, and it's romantic as well, so, yeah. Get in there, read it.
I definitely have that on my TBR, for sure. I will get around to it. My best book was Queen of Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, no explanation needed. It was my favorite of the whole Throne of Glass series. It is so epic. I loved every second of it. It just it's unbeatable. So.
It is. Yeah.
So good.
Definitely. I understand that choice.
All right. What about your biggest disappointment? I think this one's going to be the same for us.
We both didn't put Great Big Beautiful Life. I'd be shocked because we really just hated that book. I'm sorry. I don't even want to talk about it because it was just the worst.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment. The more we talk about it, actually,
it was a disappointment. The episode that we actually did on it, I feel like we cushioned it and we tried not to make it fully negative, but every time we've talked about it since, we're like, yeah, it sucked, I hated it. We're not even holding back. At least me. You're probably being more diplomatic than I am, but I just...
No, I agree. It was so highly anticipated, and it just wasn't giving. It felt like I've read this 1,000 times before, and
not great.
I didn't like it the first 999 times. So, So if you want to listen to our funny takes on that, go listen to our Great Big Beautiful Flop episode.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a funny one.
It is a good one. I thought that was good.
Yeah. I feel like everybody kind of felt that way, so I don't feel bad about it.
It's true.
Yeah, so what's the most surprising book that you picked up this quarter?
My most surprising book was God's Grave, the third in the Nevernight series by J. Kristoff. Again, I fully recommend this. It's so good. It was so good. And I know I talked about this one too. There's a twist at the end of this one. There's the second one. And it's something I knew was coming, but wasn't fully expecting. You know, when you really want something to happen, it's no, he wouldn't do that, would he? But would he? And he did, and I was like, and it was the last word. The last word was the thing I've been waiting to hear. Oh my god, I wish I could go back and read those again for the first time. It was so good.
Oh, that's so good.
That was shocking, but also it's such a good feeling when you're just right about something.
Yeah. I know.
But then the third book took that twist and twisted right into my heart and destroyed my life, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like when an author, when you can figure out the twist, when they give you the clues and you can figure it out, or do you like when an author tries to, trick you?
I consider it a challenge whenever I'm reading, a mystery or a thriller to figure it out before I'm supposed to. I try so hard, and I probably ruin books for myself because I'm I really wanted that to happen. But, I love figuring it out and, getting the clues. And then, when it's finally revealed, you're like, oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah,
even if I don't
agree.
know, I don't have a bad feeling either way, but I like figuring it out. It makes me feel smart.
I like figuring it out too. I like the shock factor, but there comes a point where authors are trying so hard to, like, get you to think a certain way and then twist it,
Yeah.
that, like, sometimes the twist doesn't even make any sense. It's like, there's a reason I thought it was the other way, and,
That's
like,
a good point.
it's because it made more sense, and, like, you just tried to make it, like, way too confusing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'm trying to think of an example. I feel like Geneva Rose, I think it was not A Perfect Marriage or it wasn't the book that you've recommended to me, it was her version. I feel like that's how I felt in that book, where I was like, oh, it's definitely this. And it's like, oh, it's not that. You got me. Like, surprise.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I felt with, like, Kingdom of Ash. Like, I just felt like
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole, like, the resolution of, like,
Right.
how they gave up their powers and, like, nameless is my price. Like, it just was too much. Like, it just, I don't know. It was too overly complicated, but...
Yeah, and it didn't need to be.
I agree. My most surprising read was Love and Other Words.
Yeah.
I was expecting to like it because everyone loves it, obviously, and I love a good romance, but, like, the depth to it, and, you know, the not sleeping because I wanted to read it, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting all the nostalgia, and, like, it was so good. So
that's such a good feeling. Being surprised in a good way is just awesome. I love that.
It's amazing. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Okay. Well, what is your yearly reading goal? You have one? Did you set one?
I think I set it to 30, because last year I think it was like 50 and I completely, like, didn't make it, and so I wanted to feel better about myself and make it, like, somewhat attainable. So in Goodreads, I logged a few of the Throne of Glass books as, like, rereads, so I read them again. I don't know if we count this or not, but I did, like, fully read Assassin's Blade and like,
no, we counted.
I just didn't count them in this one. Like, if we're counting them, then I think I read, like, 11 books or 12 books, but I didn't really do that just because I've already read them. But according to Goodreads, I am 18 books in.
Nice.
There's another book I didn't list because it's like a self-helpy kind of book, and I'm like, I don't really need to be talking about that on the podcast.
Yeah, okay, but you still include it in your count.
Okay, I read 10.
Yeah.
It was really short. That would have been my shortest one, actually. It's only like 100 pages. But anyway, so Goodreads says I'm 60% there.
Okay.
And it says I'm 4 books ahead. I like that it says that. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I might actually make it this year. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. Well, I didn't set a goal for this year, I'm going to be honest. Like, until the podcast started, I didn't really have a reading goal.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I just always, like, default to 50, but, like, it's definitely way too much.
That's a big number, but I don't know. I feel like you're on your way.
It's a big number, but, like, so I read 9 books this quarter. I'm at 15 for the whole year, but add Heartless Hunter, so that's 16.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to the beach for a week. Might be going to Costa Rica for a week in August, so I feel like I could.
I think
Christmas is always, like,
cozy reading.
Good time to read. I don't know. I feel like I could get there. Like, I feel like the first half of the year was very busy, and I'm about to be less busy. So
you might make it.
I might. I'm gonna keep it at 50, and we'll see how it goes. But I think that would put me at. Oh gosh, let me calculate the percentage. I should know this.
If you have it, you don't have it on Goodreads. It does it for you.
32%. And over halfway through the year, but it's okay. Maybe we'll get there.
You can underdog.
Because okay. So which books hurt and helped your momentum the most this year? Or we'll just do the whole year.
Yeah. weirdly enough, as much as I loved them, the Nevernight series really slowed me down. Just like
Mm,
they're very different than other fantasy books I've read, and I just read them really slowly. I don't know, like it took me a while, but I really liked those. So those definitely like slowed me down momentum wise. But
yeah,
Love in Other Words, I think really I read Love in Other Words so fast that it's just like let's do it, let's do some more, and that one was really good. That definitely sped it.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's good. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, Throne of Glass definitely hurt me the
Yeah.
most, emotionally and to my reading goal. Yeah, it was just so dense. It took, like, so much brain power. Like,
Months of reading.
yeah. Like, the books that I'm reading now, I feel like I could read two at once, honestly. But, like, with those, I wanted to be so locked in that
Yeah,
I had to be locked in. Like,
you had to.
with my book amnesia, like, I just had to be locked in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that definitely hurt
Hmm.
my momentum a little bit. But, uh, the romance books, the Frida McFadden, like, those are helping my momentum right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Kind of breezing through those. And now Crimson Moth series.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
didn't realize I was going to help my momentum so much, but read it in like 2 days.
I love it.
So,
That's
it's
awesome.
amazing. Yeah,
We love that.
I know. It's awesome.
I
Okay,
can't wait
so
for my
looking.
books.
Oh,
I just keep thinking about it.
I
Gotta do
literally
it.
will be thinking about this for for the foreseeable future, because I got a whole nother book.
Gosh.
I need to talk about it with somebody so badly. Like, I know we'll be talking about it in 2 weeks, but
That's 2 weeks away. I don't know.
I can't wait. Like, it's so funny too, because we're batching this one, so like, it is next week, like, when people are listening
Right.
to this, but it's like,
But
it
it's
seems so
perfect
far
build-up.
away. Like, it
It
seems
feels
so
so
far
far.
away.
It's so far.
Okay,
It'll be here before we know it.
I know. Alright, so now we're gonna look ahead at Q3.
Yes.
Um, is there anything that you're planning to read, looking forward to?
Yeah, there sure is. I'm glad you asked. I'm planning on reading the rest of the Powerless series, for
Yes.
sure. The Headless. See, I wrote it in my notes. The Headless Hunter. Heartless Hunter. I keep.
Not right. Did you
I
do that on
did.
purpose?
No, it's in my notes. It's Headless
Oh,
Hunter. It is
no.
the Heartless Hunter. I'm ready to read those. That's so funny. I'm so ridiculous. I'm very stupid today. Yikes.
No.
1089.
Do you know what the, like, series is about? Do you have, like,
I
a
don't have
gist of,
any
like,
idea.
what it's about? Oh
No,
my gosh.
I have no idea.
So, she is a witch. Witches are, like, outlawed. They've gotten rid of all of them, and if you are a witch or a witch sympathizer, they're, like, coming after you.
Okay.
The man is a witch hunter.
Cayla, this is like Powerless, exactly.
I know,
Oh
but,
my
like,
gosh.
it's...
I'm so excited. I love witch stuff.
People so loosely use the term enemies to lovers nowadays. And, okay, I actually want to talk about this for a second.
Okay.
So, somebody made a TikTok recently, and they were like, Xaden and Violet are not enemies to lovers. And I'm like,
He literally
but
wanted
what
to
do
kill
you
her.
mean? What do you mean, though? Like, they're like, enemies to lovers is such a loose term, like, they're not enemies to lovers. I'm like, her mom, like, killed his dad, didn't she?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
And he wanted to
they're
kill
like,
Violet.
okay, and what they said was, they were like, it's Romeo and Juliet, it's not enemies to lovers. Like, just, if their families hate each other and they're on, like, one side of the coin, that they're still enemies, like, inherently enemies.
Yeah.
Just because they don't believe in it doesn't mean they're not enemies. Like,
Yeah.
they are.
I fully
Like, it's forbidden, they're enemies. And
You know, I just... I
not
don't
only
really-
that, but they bought into it. Like, they
Yeah.
were like, you are my enemy.
They
Not just
believed
because
it.
my family says so, but, like, I think so. And
Too often...
totally enemies.
Like, too often with books, people, like, say it's one way and that's it. Like, the point of literature and reading is to, like, get perspectives and learn different things from it.
Yep.
Especially with, like, a trope. that's totally subjective, in my opinion. And, like, yeah, it's not one way, especially, like, a romantic trope. Give me a break. You can see it many different ways, and violence ain't
Yeah,
really enemies to lovers. Stop.
100%. Yeah, no,
No,
I agree. I agree. I do agree that the term is used loosely.
it
Like,
is.
the
Mm-hmm.
coworker that you don't get along with at work is
Enemy?
not your enemy. Like,
Yeah.
that's not your enemy. Like, a guy that just, like, doesn't like you right off the bat, that's not your enemy. Like, I
Yeah.
agree with that. Um,
Uh-huh.
but no, Zayden and Violet are definitely enemies,
For
and
sure.
Heartless Hunter is a true enemies to lovers,
The head
among
lecturer
other
as well.
things, among some of my other
I
favorite
can't
tropes.
wait.
But we will get into that next week. So
Can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, so Powerless,
mm-hmm.
Heartless Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
um, more by TJ Klune for sure. I want to read another one by TJ Klune. Probably the Cerulean Sea one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to read our first arc, Rod the Zombie, for
Yes.
sure. I really
Mm-hmm.
want to read that. That's been staring at me lately. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Is that?
also want to read. Well, I want to listen to more audiobooks. For
Mm.
sure. Like, I have Spotify Premium, and there's lots of
Oh.
audiobooks on there that are free. So,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get in on that. I feel like I want to make the most of my commute to and from work instead of just, like, spacing out or listening to music, which, music, I don't know. I need to be in the mood for certain kinds. I usually have music on, like, all the time when I'm in the apartment and stuff, but, like, when I'm driving, sometimes I just need to listen to something else. And, like,
Yeah.
curb my road rage a little bit. And music only helps the road rage. So, yeah, I want to listen to like mystery in the car or something like that and have a book that
Mm-hmm.
I only listen to in the car and that's it. That's a goal that I'd like to have.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I need to get into more audiobooks for sure. Like, I feel like some of the only ones I've listened to are the Throne of Glass ones, and
Yeah.
they're just not like well done. Like, I just feel like
You
audiobooks
know, you don't like
nowadays
that narrator.
are so much better. Like, they have different voices for different characters, and like
Hmm.
it's just so much better. So I need to read something that's like that
Yeah.
enhances the experience.
Hmm.
Because it's so hard to tell who's talking. Like, how
Yeah.
am I supposed to know when it's just I know she's like trying to do the man voice, but it's like
So weird though.
it just doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, so what am I planning to read in Q3? I had Heartless Hunter here. That's
Hmm.
crossed off.
Cross it
Now
out.
I'm gonna be reading Rebel Witch, the second book. I want to read some Allie Hazelwood. I have Love
Yeah.
Theoretically on my shelf, and I've tried to crack it open twice now, but have gotten caught up with other books.
Hmm.
So I want to read that. And then I want to read, well, the Powerless series.
Yeah.
And also some more thrillers. So I know there's a new Frida McFadden book coming out in October.
Ooh, okay.
So definitely looking forward to that. But there's also a lot of hers that I just haven't read yet.
Yeah.
So I need to get those done. And God of the Woods is a really popular
yeah.
thriller that I've been wanting to read for like ever.
Yeah,
and I
me
just
too.
haven't. So I need to do that. And the arc that you mentioned, Rod the Zombie,
Yes.
written by Catherine Breen.
For
I'm
sure.
excited to read that. Yeah.
She sent the cutest little package, like
She did.
with the
She
stickers
did.
and the highlighter and everything. I was like, oh my god, it was very cute. I love it.
I know. Yeah, and that we'll probably give a little recap when we finish that one.
Hmm.
But it's available August 5th, I believe, is the day
Yeah.
that it comes out. So
We gotta get going.
go
on that one.
go follow Catherine. She's really cool.
Yeah.
And pre-order her book.
Do
But
it
we'll talk about that when we get it read.
when we read it.
More soon.
Another release I'm looking forward to is the second Quicksilver book, Brimstone.
Oh, I just
feel
saw
like-
the trailer for it today.
Ooh, there's a trailer for it?
Yeah, it was on, what's the author's name?
Ah, crap, what's her name? Oh my gosh, why don't I know this?
I mean, there's a lot going
I
on.
forget.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Callie Hart. Callie Hart.
Yes, Callie Hart, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she put out a trailer.
Ooh, I have to look at that. I'm excited. I'm real
Yeah.
excited for that.
What's it
I feel
called?
like that's November. It's called
Brimstone.
Brimstone.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I didn't read the first one, but it's on Kindle Unlimited, so
Sweet. Do
probably
it.
will.
That's one that I read in like 2 days, I think. That one, I really liked it. A lot of people didn't, but yeah. A lot of people
I've
like,
heard good
yeah,
things.
it's a small number, but
Yeah.
ready for that
Cool.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's our Q2.
I think that's it.
That about sums it up.
Thanks for tuning into our report. We'll have another conference
Our book
next
report.
year, or next month, or what, next quarter. I don't have these kinds of meetings, if you can't tell.
How many months are in a quarter, Mallory?
3. 3, and there's 4 quarters.
So,
because there's 12
when
months in a year.
when will the next update be? What month?
September. Nope. Yeah.
So the end of September, yeah.
Okay.
Beginning of October, yeah.
Gosh. So, like, I don't know if I'm corporate, if I don't think I am. Do I count as corporate?
I don't think you're corporate. No, you're not corporate.
No. I don't have these meetings.
I know. You don't have these quarterly reports, do?
God.
Yeah.
There's one
it's
system that I use at
understandable.
work that's quartered, but I don't even use it that way. And they're always like, you have to use it and do this by, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. Like, no one ever gets me for it.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. It's fine.
Well,
I'm good at my job, I swear. Anyway.
well, let us know what your Q2 wrap-up looks like. Let us know how you're doing on your reading goals, and just a quick update for what's coming in July. So,
Yes.
obviously, we have our Q2 book report episode that you are listening to. Next week will be Heartless Hunter, book 1 of the Crimson Moth series. After that, we will be doing a little recap of the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 premiere.
I can't
So
wait.
I think it'll be like the first 2 episodes will be out by the time we record that, which will be enough. Like, it'll be enough to talk about for sure. I have read the books. Mallory has not read the books, so she has no idea what's in store for her.
Not ready.
And I'm really excited to get your just like first reactions to what's about to happen. But the trailer was insane.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
the punch heard round the world. I can't stop thinking about it. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be at the beach with my family when the first 2 episodes come out. And so me and my sister and my cousin were like super excited
I am
to
like
watch it
so
together.
jealous. You're gonna be at the beach
Yeah.
with your family. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. But yeah, that's coming up. And then the last episode in July, on the 31st, we will cover Rebel Witch, which is the second book in the Crimson Moth series.
Heck yeah.
And that'll be our July. And really exciting.
Yeah. I can't wait. I believe they're calling it on Instagram, on Bookstagram, the mid-year freakout. I just saw this yesterday. We already had our episode planned and everything, and I saw like 2 posts about your mid-year freakout. It's like, oh, well, okay.
Love.
They read our minds. I love it. It's perfect. But if you...
Yeah, that'll be the title of this episode.
The mid-year freakout. I don't know why we're freaking out, but sure.
Because we're not, because if you're me, you're 32% into your reading goal for the year. That's why.
And you're freaking out. Maybe that's why. Exactly.
Freak out.
Oh my gosh. That'll be the song. That has to be it.
Yep. That has to be it. That's so funny.
I
love it.
Perfect. See, guys? It's just perfect. Anyway,
Comes
follow
next
us
week.
for more episodes such as these and episode content. We post a lot on Instagram and a little on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram at doublebooked_pod and TikTok as double_booked_pod. It's a good time. Join us there. Be a part of our bookish community. You can hear more thoughts of ours. Participate in little post things. I don't know. Do whatever you do on Bookstagram. I don't care. Just follow us.
Just follow us and like our Justin Bieber memes.
Like our Justin Bieber meme. Seriously, it needs to blow up. It's such a funny idea. And follow us or subscribe wherever you're listening. So that would be Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, or all three. Do all three. And leave us a comment and review. Tell your friends so we can keep doing this.
Yeah.
Get ready for next week.
I'm so ready for next week. Ah. Okay, well, we will talk to you guys later, but until then, happy reading. Bye.
Bye.